Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, Friday, Friday. Hope your trading week has been going well. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm Bye Money. And we are here live trading the Emini every single day, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. You're currently watching the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. Currently up 376 on each account. Absolutely incredible. Bray, good morning. Hugh, good morning. Happy Camper, good morning. D-Lou, good morning. Today is the last day to use BBM for 80% off. Or really, today's the last day that BBM gives 80% off. And today's the last day that you can get the 1 day eval. 1 day to pass the eval. What a wild day yesterday, Pandas. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Came up, came down, bounced off, filled the gap, and we never looked back. This bounce off the previous day's close is just perfect. It's just a perfect bounce off of it, and it just explodes. You get two bull bars ending near their highs, then you're just buying anything, everything. It was always in long, essentially. Doesn't even touch the 20 EMA one time after it gets above it. It's absolutely sick. I was able to make one trade on the Discord. I mentioned this trade, and hopefully you guys join the Discord so you guys don't miss trades like this when we continue to trade off stream. But enter this trade outside bar. Look for basically a 1-to-1 here, and then ended up taking the 2-to-1. You can see the arrow here. You can see the little arrow here, this purple arrow. Maybe I gotta use better colors, but basically I closed my position here with my runners. So got the 1-to-1, almost gets stopped out here, and it comes all the way up and fills my runner here. Currently, we're bouncing off the previous week's high, right? This dotted line, this kind of bold dotted line, is the previous weekly high, and we're basically reversing off of it right now. Daily chart, bouncing off of it. I'm surprised. Okay, I see. We actually haven't touched this major pivot high. I think we're gonna break through it, to be honest. Will it be today? I don't know. Is this the all-time high here? Yes, this is the all-time high. We're very close to the all-time high. We're so close to all-time. We're about like 25 points away from the all-time high right now. Can you believe it, Pandas? Can you believe it? We're pretty close to the all-time. This is the all-time high, this line. This line here is like this major pivot high. I mean, if we break this, then we're most like 80% chance gonna test the all-time high here. Huh. Currently, we're reversing off of the previous weekly high, and you gotta trade the market as it is. So right now we're in a downtrend, and you gotta just trade it like that until we get clear signs we're no longer in a downtrend. Pandas, hope you guys are doing well. Kyle L, anyone else think we have hit the high of day? Maybe, actually. Really? I wish I took this reversal. This is a nice fail second entry long here. Very nice reversal pattern off of a major resistance. We could have made the high already. I checked out TBM last night after the mention. Didn't get very far. I mean, It's because you've been spoiled with the best community on YouTube, verified. He says, let's see if Big Al Brooks is right. He says, we make new all-time highs, and then come back and test the October low. Good morning, gang. I mean, even if we don't even test the highs now, it's essentially a double top. Maybe the weekly chart is the best chart to look at here. Brooks says that the yearly chart has turned into trading range price action. This is the weekly chart. We bounce off like perfectly at 240 SMA here. Just test it and then just rocket off of it. I don't know, Panis. I don't know. 5-minute chart. It looks crazy. Crazy thing about the 5-minute chart is that we started with an OII pattern or an IOO pattern. Pretty rare, but we do start with that. Showing us that on the smaller time frame, we are making an expanding pattern, right? Because inside, outside bar is just an expanding pattern. This expanding pattern is reflected basically in the rest of the day, where you see that you have lower lows and also higher highs. So we get this crazy expanding pattern happening on the entire day. And you got a little preview of it on the first 3 bars. The market is fractal, so that happens, maybe not like that, but often happens like if it's choppy, then most likely the whole day is going to be choppy, the first couple bars. If it's, strong trending bars, breakout bars, then you can have a nice trending day. We're getting a second entry short here. I like the second entry short here. Not bad, but we also got breaker trend new low. I just feel like it's a strong reversal. We're currently in a downtrend. We do have news at 10 o'clock, Pandas. Don't forget. Mawashi, welcome. Second entry short. Getting ready to set itself up on the 2000 tick. We're about to open in 5 minutes, and we do have news at 10 o'clock. It's a consumer sentiment. I don't know. It's typically not that strong of news. So who knows? Who knows? Oh, it's second entry short triggers, but it is not a good one. So we're gonna skip it. It's a decent signal bar, but it's very far away from 20 MA. And it works. Works nicely. Very nicely. Quick scalp, too. It's a very strong downtrend right now. 10,000 tick chart finally touching the 20 MA. It's been a long time since we touched the 20 MA. We finally touched it. Okay. What to do? Bill 7. Good morning, Panda. Scalp that like button. Make sure you guys scout that like button. Drop a GM in the chat also. Currently watching the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. Currently up 376 on all my accounts. It's good to be green again. Make account green again. Only if there was some sort of acronym for that. Blue Steel, good morning. Joshua Goodwin says, good morning. Let's end the week with some good bamboo. Let's do our best. The thing is that today is the last day that BBM gives 80% off, and also the last day to pass your evals in one single day, so you can get funded. If you get funded today, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can technically make it to payouts on the next cycle. If you get funded today, there's enough trading days where you can get payouts in the next cycle. Bill said, I'm taking a day off, had a good week so far, and don't want to blow it. Hey, turn it to sim. Turn it to the sim. Wait, Bill, just got a 50K. I'll use it. Appreciate it. Yeah, BBM. It's the new code. I'm gonna keep the message up for a little bit to let everyone know. You can just simply use the code BBM now, and that'll just give you the best possible promo. Should we Patrick Wyland it? Should we? The thing about Patrick Wyland, he goes both ways. He'll keep going both ways until he gets into a massive trade. Man, 10,000 tick chart looks bearish, but it's going right into the 20 MA. It's multiple bear bars in a row. It's a massive reversal after this trap, which I'm sad I missed. It'd been a really nice trap to have. Really nice trap to have, but gotta move on. If I had to put a trend line here, it would look like this. Market just opened. We're getting ourselves a nice little two-leggy here, right off of our trend line, setting up. Do I want a second entry short, or do I want to go long here? Interesting. Makes sense to go short here, but I do have this trend line. Gotta be careful here. It's a doji bar. Maybe obvious short. I should have just gone short. Maybe obvious short. Missed my chance here. Just an obvious, obvious short. Should have just taken it. Goodness gracious. It happens right at market open. Was not ready for it. Nice second entry short there. Works out nicely. About to test the previous day's high, looks like. Get this overshoot, undershoot. We're gonna be aggressive here, pandas. We're gonna try to be aggressive. We got news at 10 o'clock. Don't forget. Gab. Who? Patrick Sims? Yeah, this is basically his name. Everyone's switching over to Apex, pandas. All the smooth brainers finally realizing the truth. But we've been here all along, pandas. We already knew the truth. You know why? Because you get the best information here on this channel. Everyone was trying to switch over to Top Step. Even when Top Step started to do all their promos, I still knew. I saw right through it. I saw right through that. All that deception. So such a nice downtrend here. I just feel like I cannot go long at all. There is a gap that needs to be filled on the 5-minute chart. So this gap may try to be filled first. Coming to retest the previous day's high. I mean, even if we get a failed second entry short here, I don't know if I can take it. I really don't know if I can take it here, pandas. It's such a strong downtrend. BT says, what was the deception? Essentially that, Top Step started to do all these things, promos, and they started to take away some rules. But at the end, I knew that people were getting hyped over it. But at the end, I was looking at what they're offering, and I still thought Apex was better. Even after all of their, all the things that they did. I was like, no, just look at what Apex offers, and it's still better. Currently eyeballing this failed second entry long on the 10,000 tick. Failed second entry long on the 10,000 tick. 10,000 tick chart. It's such a strong move down. You're thinking another leg down, right? I mean, you do have another pullback here, but I'm thinking after the second entry long, if we get another leg down, it could be a very strong move. Fortunately, we get a micro double top, so we don't actually trigger our setup here that we were looking for. I mean, these really perfect setups just rarely happen. Sometimes you just gotta go in, just like these bears just came in with a micro double top. They didn't even wait for the trap to trigger. Who knows? It may trigger now. G Super, good morning. Welcome, guys. BT, welcome. Thanks for joining, everybody. Currently, you're watching Bye Bye Money. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF pandas. Hope you guys are having a great time. Currently watching a panda doing live trading every single day. See, we get our micro double top. Nice signal bar, though. If I was really eager, I could try to go short here. To be honest, I'm just going to wait for my setup, pandas. I'm going to be patient, wait for my setup. It's an OI pattern. It's a decent setup to take, but the better setup would be to fail second entry long. So I needed to break a previous candle's high, attempt to do it here, but instead it makes a micro double top. Kind of frustrating because it looks good not to go short. I'm gonna miss the boat here. I feel it, pandas. I'm gonna miss the boat here, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just trying to be patient, trying to wait for my setup. Unfortunately, it's starting to break down here, and I hope it does give me my setup still. I still have a chance, maybe. It could be reversing here a little bit. Which is actually really good that I skipped it then first. Give me the fail second entry long here, and I'll take it. Be very interested. We are bouncing off the previous day's high, though, so it could be a decent long trade here, but we're beneath the 20 MA and on the higher time frames, so I'd rather go short here. LimeWire says, Panda, Apex would know if Patrick is trading sim. Wouldn't that implicate Apex's fraud if Pat's claiming he's made 100K trading multiple funded accounts while promoting Apex? Huh. Yeah, I guess if he makes payouts. He's making his payouts. Or shows his rhythmic. If he can be verified like we are here on this channel. But he's not. He never does. He never will. Give me the fail second entry long, please. Please, please, please. I don't know if I'm going to get it though, Panis. But I'll tell you this, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait for it. Very patient. Oh, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think the setup's going to happen, Pandas, unfortunately. And it's going to have to say bye to the ship. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. The FOMO is just crazy, you know, that you're going to miss the boat here. But I'll tell you this. If the boat isn't docked correctly, you cannot get on the ship. Come on, give me my setup. Please give me my setup. Please. I don't think I'm going to get it, Panis. What can I say? You hate to see the boat leave. You hate to see it. What's worse, pandas? Watching the boat leave without you, or entering a trade that you know you shouldn't have because you weren't patient enough and it goes against you? And if you just had waited for the actual setup, then you would have been fine. What's worse, pandas? What's the worst for you? Let me ask you guys. Do you guys understand the question? It might be a question that people who've only traded for a while can understand, but okay, we might actually get our setup here now. A little far away from 20 MA. I don't know how to word this. I don't know how to word this. I'm gonna try this. Maybe if this makes sense to you. It's a little far away from 20 MA. I wish it was closer. Making this trade a little sus now. I wish it actually bounced up like this. A, B, C. A, come a little closer to our resistance than reverse. I would prefer that. I'd much rather prefer that, but I'm going to attempt this here. And since it feels sussy, I'm going to just enter with 5 micros. Also bar reversal. First trade of the day, trap trade, waited for this setup for a while. Finally comes. And it comes in a really sussy place here. But I'm going to take it anyways. It's only with 5 micros, so it's not that big of a deal if I lose this. You hate to lose any trade. I prefer to win it, but even if I lose this, the most I lose is like $50, something like that. Like $75 maybe. Does the question make sense? Like if you're waiting for a setup and you don't get it, but you feel like the market's gonna go, like, let's just say it's gonna go down, would you just enter without your setting up because you don't want to miss the boat? So what is better? You missing the boat and actually seeing go all the way down without you, and you wish you just entered when you felt like you should have? Or if you do that, enter, and the trade goes against you, and if you just waited for your setup, you would have been fine. What's worse? It's a confusing question, I know, and maybe only if those who are a little more experienced can understand it. But you get the dilemma. What's the worst feeling? I'll tell you what's worse for your bank account or for your account. What's worse for your account is entering a setup and it going against you. Of course, that's overall going to make your account less. Another reason why I decided to take this is because on the 5-minute chart, there's a gap here that needs to be filled. And and my target is not even at the gap, right? There's more, it's before the gap is even there. So I feel like potential chance to get to it. 3 bear bars in a row. So it's another reason why I decided to enter, because we got clear targets there. Some of you guys say the former is worse. Some of you guys say the FOMO is worse. The feeling of it, at least. Oh, this trap is reversing. That's not good. Traps fail on these higher time frames. That's usually a bad sign. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. I typically will come out break even in these situations if I can. Well, like I mentioned, I'll lose maybe what, $75? I had to try. Especially because my setup actually happened. Just not in the right place, though. 87. Those darn commissions. Don't know what to do here. I might enter on a failed trap on a 2000 tick chart. There's currently a trap setting up on the 2000 tick, but I may enter on a failed trap to go short again. Trap setting up here on 2000 tick chart. If it fails, I may enter short. I still like my short premise. It never triggers a trap, so we don't get our failed trap set up here, which obviously we're never gonna get it. It's too good to be true. Too good to be true. Or is it? Or is it, pandas? We get the trap that triggers here. If it fails, it'd be a decent reversal attempt. Continue the downtrend. You got a slight push up here now. Okay, pops up a little bit. No longer interested in going short.
10,000 tick trap.
Sorry, that was it's still actually a trap here. 10,000 tick trap. Another trap trade. 10,000 tick. This time maybe bouncing off the 20 EMA. See this? This time it might actually bounce off the 20 EMA. I'm still looking to go short, pandas. I still am looking to go short. Just don't know how yet. It's such a strong move down. You're thinking there's another leg down here. I just don't know how to take it though. I'll look for something on a 2,000 tick. Using 7 minutes, correct? RG says, there's a good book called Trading from Your Gut. Ooh, I don't know if I'll like that book. Iced Coffee says, no matter what happens, you stay on your plan. I'm not saying which one you would do. I'm just saying what feels worse. Which one feels worse? I think the obvious answer is you wait for your setup. But which one feels worse? This trap ends up actually reversing the market a little bit here. Surprisingly. Okay, nice little push up. Am I thinking uptrend now? Yeah. What am I thinking now? What a strong reversal here. Like I mentioned, when reversals fail in the higher time frames, you see how this trap fails, right? It's a trap, double trap. It is usually a pretty strong reaction the other way. Because there's a lot of traders who took this and they reversed their positions. When you trap the trappers, that's when things get serious. What is the worst of all worst is you follow your plan and then you still lose money. Like what just happened. Ishan Kumar says, which way at the news do we reckon? It's hard to say. Really hard to say. Mr. Pushup says, question, so if I make 3K but I don't want to start the PA yet, can I just lose a couple bucks and put my PL back under 3K? What's better is you just leave it be. Let it pass. And then you can just pay it whenever you're ready. I believe you can hold your PA account, your pass eval as long as you want. Gav says, where I'm from, Panda, if you are 10 to 20 minutes outside, you don't feel your fingers anymore. Kick. Canada. I can't imagine how cold it is up there. Does Canada ever wish that Alaska belonged to them? Free Paper Cut says, I'm in Miami. My AC is set to 73. Wow. Lucky you. He says, we don't care. All right. Fair enough. Master asks, which website do you look to see when news happens? Forex Factory. I like Forex Factory the most. It's just what I'm used to, and I think I like the setup. I like the layout. Easy to use. Gives you exactly what you want. About 1 more minute till news happens. Is the news going to move the markets? Maybe. But I'll say this right now. This is your last chance to pass your evals in one day with 80% off. So maybe you can give it a shot. I, on the other hand, will just wait for some price action, hopefully created by the volatility from the news. If we get some, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. We've got two bull bars closing on their highs on 10,000 tick chart. Could be always in long. Could be always in long. If I had to choose a direction here, probably short. If I had to choose, but we'll see. Think they'll give 90% off for the remainder of January? I don't think so. From what it seems like, the pattern used to be basically 90% off, just no matter what, for every holiday. All right, news about a drop. Boom. Whoa. Okay, shoots to the upside. Just 5 points, though. Not enough to pass a 50K eval. And almost enough to pass a 50K eval. I think you're just there. You need 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. It does move the market. Surprisingly moves the market quite a bit here, though. No setup for me, though. This is really hard to tell what was going to happen. Okay, bear bar. Okay, no follow through on this push up. Yeah, I mean, I feel like now the 90% off code is like we were spoiled. I don't think they're gonna give it anymore. Not like they used to, at least. I think it has to be a pretty special occasion for them to give 90% off. Ooh, second entry long here, perhaps. Hmm. Second entry long. It's a decent second entry long too. Clearly above the 20 MA. The second entry short is hard to take here. Huh. Oh! Can I get it? No! It moved way too quick on me. I was trying to take the trap trade. It moved way too quick on me. And it already scalps out. Wow, that moved quick. That moved very quick. Could not. I tried to scalp out there. Could have scalped out at least. Can you? 1-to-1 here? Yep, 1-to-1 perfect scalp out. Reverses. Yikes. This is getting tricky here. Let's push up. Wow. I couldn't even get in. I couldn't even get in. It moved way too quick. But then it reversed immediately, no follow through. So now it makes me confused. I don't know what's happening. Let's go long. Let's look for a long trade. Sure, why not at this point? Look for a long trade now. The initial move up. Usually when there's news and there's like an initial move, it comes back to retest and then continues the original move of the news. That happens often. $10,000 tick chart starting to look pretty bullish now. Multiple bull bars above the 20 MA at this point. Higher low setup on the 10,000 tick. What can I say? It's a little bit confusing in general right now. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Forget it. I thought it was bullish. Now it's confusing, right? When you look at the 10,000 tick chart, all these bull bars make you think it's starting to get bullish, clearly above the 20 MA, and then you get this bar. It confuses everyone. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough for me. Maybe the good old Al Brooks Encyclopedia. What does it say about days like this? Let's go ahead and check it out. Good old Al Brooks Encyclopedia. Which one is it? All right, according to the Albrook's Encyclopedia, when you have a gap up, here are the common outcomes of a gap up. So you can see that you have 4 scenarios. You have a gap up here, and then you have a wedge bottom. Gap up here, double bottom. You also have a gap up, double top, and a gap up, wedge top. Common outcomes for the gap up. This one is starting to look a little like perhaps a double top or a wedge top trying to form here. It's a bit confusing to me, to be honest. It's starting to look like this bottom right situation. Gap up. Gap up. Ooh, it looks like this, pandas. Doesn't it not look like this? Oh, you know what? Let me switch to the right chart here, I think. Yep. Doesn't it look like this, pandas? Where you have this kind of move down, then it shoots upwards. Right? It kind of comes down like this, and then shoots upwards, and then comes back down strong. Doesn't it kind of look like this? I mean, if we're gonna classify this as something, it looks like this, no? If you look at the charts here, right, you have to move down, and then move up, and then move back down, come back to the 20 MA. Does it not look the same? Am I going crazy? That's what it looks like to me, at least. So what can we expect? We can expect some choppiness, I guess. Oh man, what a surprise! Choppiness today, perhaps. I think I found it. I think that's it. I think that's the day. I think that's the day today. I mean, I could be wrong, but if I were to choose a day, that's what it looks like. $10,000 tick chart, trading range working perfectly. Bottom to the top, back straight back to the bottom, maybe back to the top here. Maybe if we find a good setup on a 2,000 tick, we might get a nice move up. It kind of looks bearish to me, though. Second entry short? I don't know. Okay, looking for a second entry short of some sort. We still haven't touched the 20 EMA yet on the 5-minute chart. I think there's only been one day in like 40 years where the 20 EMA was not touched on the 5-minute chart, and it happened this year. Like it's like the first time in 40 years or something like that. Black guys, can I put the heat on? The music passed. Sorry, I missed a comment. Heat's usually for me when I enter a trade and it's going against me. Pans, make sure you scalp that like button. Okay, so it's a hidden second entry short here. Good signal bar. Typical like technical second entry shorts. We're also in potential trading range, right, pandas? Because we're at the bottom of these pivots here. We could be making a double bottom, so essentially a trading range. Come back up. This one's tough. It also looks like he wants to make a new low. I don't know. Pandas, I just don't know. Black guy, do we really want Patrick Wyland followers with Apex though? These other guys are tarnishing our gem. I guess. I mean, I don't know. What's the downside of it other than more exposure? Right? More people looking up Apex trader funding. More people seeing that I literally have that in my title every single day. So hopefully more people jump on this channel. Why not? All boats float with the tide. Okay, you get a second entry short potentially here. I don't know. Be a breakout trade essentially. I still feel like we gotta touch the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. But I'm not married to the premise, but crush that like button. The pandemic. The pandemic. It sounds too close to like the real word. Pandemic. People are just like, what are you saying? Second entry short here looks ugly. I'll tell you that much. Inside bar on the 5-minute chart. Kyle L, thanks for the coffee money. Super chat dropping $4. I really appreciate that. Thanks for your support. It helps on days like this. Thank you. Ooh. Cheers. Second edge is short now, looking ugly to take because we're above the 20 MA. Just know what to do here. It looks bullish. No entries. Classic 2000 tick conundrum. It's my only small time frame, but also it's trash. So what do I do? Mr. Push-Up. Up. More. I'm up an undeserving amount. I'm wondering if there's more to this morning sesh or if I should walk away. Huh. It's up to you. Hey, it's Friday. Take your day off. Enjoy it. Blacklight as imagine all the smooth brainers in the chat. That's true. They were so their brains were so smooth. They actually thought Top Step was a good prop firm just because Patrick Wyland was trading it. Now they're switching over to Apex just because they're like sheep. All these sheeples. Okay, we got a second entry short here. Ugly looking one, but it is a second entry short. Do I like it? I don't know. It's so ugly. I just really don't know. BT trading the 5-second chart. Wow. It's like you get like 2 ticks for your scalp. Felix, you only trade Apex? Yep. Until there's another prop firm that gives me a better product with better service and better reliability, then I'm gonna stick with Apex. But until then, pandas, I'll be here. Inside bar, OII pattern here, right? OII pattern here. Maybe enough for traders to go long. But no setup, absolutely no setups for me. Not even really on the 5-minute chart do I find really good setups. I just don't know what to do on the 5-minute either. 10,000 tick chart is probably the closest thing I have, right? With the trading range, right? Coming to the bottom, back to the top, back to the bottom, maybe back to the top here. I was trying to trade this trading range, but I wanted to set up on the 2,000 tick chart. Unfortunately, there's absolutely nothing. It's absolute trash. Absolute trash right now, pandas. I was hoping for a better day. Got a trap trade here. It's ugly. But that might be all we get today. This trap trade here. It's too ugly for me though. So many failed traps already. It's getting uglier and uglier as we speak. Kyle just got 32 points, 3 contracts, NQ after double ball, all done for the day. Congratulations. Trap trade. Do I like it? I don't. It's ugly. It's far away from 20 MA. It's not what I look for in a trap. Could work out though for you. If it does, it is what it is. I can't just take every single trap. It has to look good. It has to be in the right spot. It's actually just too close to even like where we're trying to reverse to. Good skip on the trap, in my opinion. Yep, very good skip on the trap. Showing bear bars. Interesting. I don't know. This one's tough, pandas. I don't know what to do here. There's no signal for me to just go short right there. Might be creating that wedge top on the 5-minute chart.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, 10,000 tick trap. Maybe to the long side. I don't know. Okay. Pushing down. I still feel like we want to touch the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Notice 5-minute chart. We haven't filled the gap. We haven't touched the 20 EMA even on the 5-minute chart, and I feel like it will sooner or later. Maybe I'll take a failed second entry long here. That might be not a bad move. Might not be a bad move at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. Let's get aggressive here, pandas. Let's get aggressive here. I think this is an aggressive trade. I think this is a good trade here if I can take it. Getting aggressive. Potential really good trade here. Wow. Never mind. Sorry. Forget I said anything. Okay.
10,000 tick trap.
Interesting. It's a triangle, pandas. It's a triangle. Ah. What can I say? Shapes are fun. Triangle. Class, what shape is this? Triangle. We actually got a trap that triggers on a 10K chart. Interesting trap that triggers on 10K chart. But the price action does not suggest that's a good place for reversal. Right, it's a trap on the 10K chart, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it. The fact that this leg dips beneath the 20 EMA here makes a double bottom. Maybe. Just maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. Just hard to say. This one's tough. Sit on my pause. I took my chance. I shot my shot. Lost $87. Now just being patient. Just take my shot again. BT says, take a look at the 5-second chart. I will not turn to 5 seconds. It's going to break my charts. It's going to be too many candles. All right, might get a nice push up here. Might be a reversal. Just a double bottom on the 10,000 tick. Coming back to the top of the trading range. It could also happen very easily. Just come back to the top of the trading range with a trap setup. Double bottom here. Reversal. I don't know. I just don't like anything here that I see. Mainly 5 minutes, still hasn't touched a 20 minute, and it feels like choppiness. It feels like a wedge is trying to form. Just sit on pause price action. That's essentially what's happening here. Well, Pandas, I tell you one thing though. Maybe no opportunities in the market right now, but there's definitely an opportunity with Apex. Today's the last day to use BBM for 80% off. I believe after the 80% off, after today, it will go back to 71% off. But the 50% resets are still there to the end of the month. And also, today's the last day you can use, or you can try to get, take advantage of the 1-day eval pass. So you can pass your eval in one single day. Gav says, Panda, look at the 1 tick chart pure. The last time I did that, my chart broke. I couldn't even get out. I had to shut it down. There's too many candles. Huh. What to do here, Pandas? I'm just sitting on my pause. I don't know what to do here. Maybe it's bullish. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. It's just a bullish day. I don't know. Can you blame me being a little confused right now? Can you honestly blame me? I mean, if you're a human and you're confused, think about being a panda. How much worse it is. Yikes. How confusing can you be? Is the question. Keep pushing down now.
10,000
Triangle is starting to. Ooh, 10,000 tick. I'll take the reversal here. I gotta wait for it to trigger. I gotta time it perfectly. I gotta time it as fast as I can. Come on, film me. Okay, I'm in. Get back to the bottom trading range. I seriously don't know what's happening, Pandas, but on the 5-minute chart, come back to the 20 MA, I guess. I don't know what to do here. Inside bar, choppiness, trading range, come back to the bottom trading range. So I'm thinking. Beggars can't be choosers at this point. Take what you get. Essentially, this is what's happening right now. Goodness gracious. It's a triangle right now. It's a pure triangle. I try to sell at the bottom of it. May not be the best trade after all. Gotta wait for the triangle to break out before I really make a move. I mean, 5 minute, come on. The 5 minute has to touch a 20 EMA, right? That's the target. It has, if this is not the target for the 5 minute chart right now, something's wrong with the market. Like, this has to be the target right now for the 5 minute chart. No, the 5 minute 20 EMA has to be the target. Is it not the target right now? Like, I have to feel okay looking to touch the 20 EMA. No? Is that too crazy? Is that too much to ask for, pandas? The 20 EMA on the 5 minute chart, is that too much to ask for?
10,000 tick trap.
I think it makes sense. But I could be wrong. Oh boy. Maybe it's too much to ask for. Too much to ask to touch a 20 EMA at this point. Is that too much to ask for? 20 EMA on the 5 minute chart. I mean, is it really that hard to test? I don't like the look of this. I don't think I'm gonna get it, pandas. It's blasting off. It's blast off into the stratosphere now. Jeez. Stratosphere trade. It's gonna blast off into the stratosphere now. I feel like I gotta go short here, but I mean, if we break this high, I don't know if I can really hold much longer after this high. I guess it was too much to ask for, pandas. The market owes you nothing. Trying to get back down to the 20 EMA on the 5 minute chart, it's just too tough for the market to do. I mean, look at this. Look how close we were. And the market says, nope, it's just too hard. We cannot do something simple like that. It's just too difficult for the market to do something so easy. Pandas! I don't know any other way to say it, but That didn't work. One more time. Other than that, I'm tilted. I don't know any other way to explain it. I feel so tilted right now. And I haven't really traded at all. Can you feel tilted without even trading? That's what's happening right now for me. Goodness gracious. What is this? Got an undershoot. Probably leading to an overshoot of this triangle. Most likely some sort of symmetry. We are hitting the top of the triangle still, though. I don't know. I do feel like if we break this high, then we are no longer making lower highs. Therefore, I'm going to keep my stop loss here because then the premise is completely wrong. Coming back down. I mean, I can come out break even if I want to. I'll just hold it, whatever. I'll hold it. My premise is still alive, actually. Right, we're making lower highs still. Okay, I can come out break even if I wanted to. Maybe I'm being greedy here. Maybe being a little stubborn. Comes to get me out break even. I feel like traders came out break even right there. That's what happened, right? They saw this big move up. Get me out break even. They came out break even. They reversed their orders. And now they've reversed their positions. Now they're long. That's exactly what happened with this little test right here. You know what that means, pandas? We're in big trouble. We're in real big trouble right now. Super big trouble. If that price action is correct, what I just said, we're in big trouble. Pandas. Diamond Coronas? Diamond Cojones. Whatever. I was okay with losing this trade. So if I lose it, I lose it. So be it. I mean, this is bullish now. Does it look like it's about to break out to the upside? That's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy right now. I'll get hit and move on. How about that? I'll just get hit and move on. It's not that big of a deal. It's just very frustrating. If anything, it's just frustrating. It's not that big of a deal in terms of how much money I'm going to lose here. It's like, what, $300? Not even. But it's just so frustrating, pandas. So frustrating. Can I tell you how frustrating this price action is? I'm out. Takes me out. 349. Man, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. It's just one of those days. I mean, look at the 5-minute chart. What am I supposed to do with this? I mean, you're thinking you're gonna touch the 20 EMA. Why is it floating like this? Why is it floating like this, pandas? Why? Tell me. Tell me, why is it floating like this? It's floating like this for no reason right now. It's so choppy. I can't. I gotta. All right, breathe, panda. Just breathe. Just breathe. And move on. Whoo! I am tilted. I am so tilted. Goodness gracious. I could have came out break even, I guess. I feel like at this point, I just want to go short now. Back to the bottom trading range somewhere up here. Goodness gracious, pans. This day. Whoo! So frustrating. I feel like, what's his name? Ric Flair. Whoo! Alright, pandas. I'm going to go short here. It's going to be my last trade of the day. Be aggressive. Be aggressive, pandas. I'm going short here. On the L4 setup. This is a dumb trade. This is a revenge. I feel this is a full tilt trade. I'm done. Pandas, I'm closing it down. What am I doing? I'm closing it down, pandas. That's just pure evidence that I am fully tilted, and I gotta stay away. I gotta stay away. I'm still the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified, up $30 on my accounts. But today is not it. It's just not it today, pandas. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes what you gotta do is let it go. Let it go. Like Elsa. Pandas. Hey, it's been real good. It's been real fun. But pandas, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are not so tilted. You guys are almost doing ridiculous trades. I think I gotta wait for this price action to get a little bit better for me to feel comfortable trading this. And it is just not it right now. So pandas, hey, have an amazing weekend. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Restore that mental capital. Restore, refocus, rejuvenate, resurrect. Whatever you need to do. Reincarnate. Whatever it is. Pandas, come back next week better than you did this week. And with that being said, pandas, remember today's the last day to use BBM for 80% off. And the last day for the 1 day to pass your evals promo. And I'll take advantage of that if you guys can, if you guys want to. And I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. Back on Monday. Live to trade another day on Monday. On this channel. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. Pans, hope to see you guys there. Have an amazing weekend. That being said, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.